все настроить быстренько, как обычно.
Guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite powerful. A rush could easily have blown your defenses down, could easily have blown your defenses down. Did you hear me whispering hello? Did you see me waving goodbye? Did you notice
Настроено.
that I didn't cry?
Можно это вырубить. И это вырубать. Что кого-то чуть-чуть потише сделаем. А, нет, нет! Не новая игра, сука.
You know,
Да, вот это. Так, что у нас там? После, правда, не помню.
it's not a big fire, but it's comfortably warm.
Музыка опять пропала. Ладно. Так.
Oh, she's awake. April!
Да, здорово. Мохнатый еж.
Good morning, Ben Bondu.
Greetings of the new day to you, April. Did you sleep well in the spirit dig?
Did I sleep well? Aside from the voices, the apparitions, the sharp rocks poking me in the back, and the moist moss mattress? No, not really.
So you were visited by the spirits?
I guess. When you told me last night that I would be, I didn't believe you. I thought it was just a manner of speaking, like saying, don't let the bedbugs bite.
Our ancestors are close to us at all times. Once in a while, they speak to those who have been chosen to spend a night in the spirit dig. That they spoke to you is a great honor. April, a great honor.
Right now,
Лучше бы
I'd be
просто
happy to
поспать, чем
exchange all the honor
такая
in the
великая
world
честь.
for one decent night's sleep.
Oh dear me. You are very funny, April. If all humans are as funny as you, your cities must be filled with laughter.
Ага.
The elder wishes to speak with you again.
Так,
And I
старейшина
must
хочет
sing now,
поговорить.
down in the tunnels. It was decided this morning that I was finally ready to join the diggers.
I'm happy for you, Ben Bondu.
Thank you. May the balance provide you on your journey, April. You will be in my heart always.
And you will be in mine, Ben Bondu, always.
You will come back when your journey is over.
I'll try.
Конечно,
Bye.
вернусь. Обязательно.
I cannot stand farewells.
На самом деле. Может быть, даже и да. Так, старейшина хочет со мной поговорить.
So, you are awake? Did you sleep well?
As well as can be expected, I guess. Does the word Buck-bar mean anything to you?
Buckbar. Where did you hear this word?
От ваших призраков.
The spirits told me that I'd had a Buck-bar.
So, the spirit spoke to you openly? You are lucky, human. Some who enter the spirit dig never come out again. And some spend
То
the
есть
night
вы меня послали в нору как спасительницу, и у меня был шанс не выйти оттуда. Ну вы, блядь, и благодарные, конечно, да.
That speaks the truth in two ways. One is the dark truth. This is how you see yourself when you are not sure of yourself or angry with yourself. The other truth is the very opposite of the first. This is how you must see
Ну
yourself
понятно.
to be
В
happy.
душе человека
But
борются
the
два
spirits
волка.
remind us that both are important. That you cannot love yourself without first seeing your flaws.
The people I saw, were they really there?
The spirits use masks to convey their messages, and they speak in voices from the past or the present that carry great weight with you. The messengers are never the same, nor the message. But you must take care to hear and heed their words.
I was told that my name among the Banda would be April Bandu Mbata.
She among the little ones who seeks and finds. So, you are the one we sing of. The human who would come to aid us and to save our world, and who will then tear it apart. You bring tidings both happy and sad to the Banda, April Bandu Mbata. Both hope and despair.
Ну, спасибо.
This
Утешили.
world will never be the same again once you have passed through it. But we are grateful, and I'm proud to have met you and to give you what you came for.
Я
It
пришла
was
за
just
ветром.
luck
У
that
вас
brought
есть
me here.
ветер?
I didn't come for anything in specific.
Yes, you did. This is what you came for.
Что там?
What is it?
This is the stone given to us by the fathers to keep safe until this day. It has been with us for so long.
Oh, it's a piece of the disc.
Then you
Так
know
вот
it.
оно что.
You came for the
Точно.
stone even though you didn't know it until now?
I guess I did. Thanks.
Now, you must continue your journey, April Bandu Mbata. Remember that this is your tribe now, and so you are welcome at our fires and in our digs whenever you come this way again.
I'm
Да.
honored.
Спасибо вам, ребята.
Thank you.
May there always be soil between your toes, April Bandu Mbata.
And between yours, Elder. Goodbye.
Так. Во-первых, надо посмотреть, что... Точнее, не так. Во-первых, надо... Может, это сделать погромче, чтобы их было слышно.
Hello? Testing. One.
Вдруг это так работает. Так, сохранимся. Что там? Камень бант.
It's a piece of the stone disc I got from the Banda people.
Угу. Так, ворон. Вставай, на
Wake
работу
up!
пора.
Huh? Turn off the big light, Mommy.
It's called the sun, Crow. Welcome to the world of the living.
Oh. I was having this weird dream about a big-ass turkey wearing a pair of red shoes.
А,
And you were there.
задастенькая, типа,
And
от
he
слова
was there.
зад.
And maybe it wasn't a dream after all.
I think it's safe to say that you need therapy, and we need to leave right now.
We do? We do! Let's go get 'em! Who are we getting again?
Some evil alchemist out to rule the world with his powerful and destructive magic.
Yes! Exactly! I'll keep an eye out for other potential threats then, shall I? Like, marauding mice?
You do that, Crow.
Thank you.
Отлично. Идем убивать алхимика. Так, на болото, в лес. На болотах я еще не был.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
На мост. Стоп, мост же был вчера сломан, или это другой мост?
There's an ordeal I'd prefer not to go through again.
Угу.
Did I drop something? It feels like I dropped something. Whatever it was, one of those things probably ate it.
Так, тогда мы больше не пойдем, я понял. Что-то есть пурпурная цветы.
They look like dark purple tulips with a satin texture. Pretty, but a little too gothic for my taste. They feel very soft to the touch and soothing like skin moisturizer. I'll bring a few in case my hands get dry. Never hurts to be prepared for a dry skin emergency.
Ну да. Так что идем навстречу приключениям.
That must be Wilbur Price's castle. Crabby refined bit kinda gives it away.
Там нет, музыка теперь перекрикивает диалоги. Здесь не в этом дело, просто какие-то эффекты отсутствуют.
I wonder if that's like the Arcadian equivalent of an RV. I mean, I wouldn't think relocation is a big problem.
Так. Что за статуя?
Nice stonework, not particularly realistic. Strange texture. My fingers feel tingly.
Угу. Статуя живая.
Oh my god! What are you?
Угу.
I don't understand
Я
what you're
понял.
saying. Can you try to
Алхимик
open your mouth
превратил
a
его в
bit?
камень.
Impossible? Okay. Okay, there's gotta be some way to help you talk. By the way, can you help me get up there? Into the castle?
Угу.
I don't know any magic, sorry. But I'll try to find a way to soften you up. Those berries look ripe and juicy, but my mom taught me never...
Да иди быстрее, Эйприл. Тут человеку плохо.
Nuh-uh, that marshy ground between me and the berries looks treacherous. I'll probably... Uh-oh, I'm sinking! Now that was a bit scary. I could have lost my shoes! And I guess my life.
То есть надо как-то перейти. Так, что у нас есть подходящая карта?
It's a map of the Northlands. I'm supposed to deliver this to, Tonlyak, staying at the Journeyman Inn. A soft, purple, moisturizing flower.
Вообще, да, логично, что надо на нем применить. Это единственное, что сюда подходит из того, что мы взяли.
That doesn't work. The stone surface is too coarse and the petals aren't
Надо
moist enough by
перемешать их с
themselves. I think
чем-нибудь.
I need to mix them with something to make it easier to apply.
Ни с чем из того, что у нас есть с собой, да?
Nuh-uh, they're awful.
Так. Что-то забыл. Сейчас посмотрим. Так, па-па-па. Кра. Так, вот, все нормально. Стоп, флейта. У нас же есть птица.
It's chilly out here. You should really be wearing a sweater, doll. You don't want to catch a cold, not with the fate of the known cosmos on your shoulders.
I'm fine, thanks, Crow. What's going on with you?
Keeping my eyes open, you know, floating on the warm winds, doing that whole Hawkeye shtick. I'm getting pretty good at it, too. I spotted you from at least 100 yards away.
Impressive.
Yep. They don't call me the Lord of the Winds for nothing.
Do they really call you that?
Кто вообще тебя так
No, but
называет?
soon, by the balance, they will. Now,
Ну да.
what can I do for you, sweetheart?
Crow, I need you to fly over there and get some of those berries for me. And Crow,
Yes, ma'am.
don't eat the berries.
No, ma'am.
Thanks, Crow.
Отлично.
You got it. I'm gonna go back up there and work on my eyesight. I ain't stopping until I can spot those cute chicks from miles and miles away.
Удачи тебе, ворон. Так, теперь берем эти ягоды. Я так понимаю, смешиваем с цветком. Ага, увлажняющий крем. Да, все логично пока что.
feel better?
Softer. Yes.
Угу.
Unfortunately, I don't think the salve will be effective for very long. I'm April, by the way.
Lorhan, I'm a sailor, and you've got to help me get out of here. I don't think I can stand it much longer.
Так,
What happened
как
to
ты
you?
вообще сюда попал, чувак?
Blasted alchemist cast a spell on me, turned me to solid rock. Then he put me here to be gatekeeper and anchor for his
6 лун,
blasted
то есть
castle.
полгода назад?
That was near 6 full moons past now.
You've been here for half a year?
Curse the balance. When you say it like that, it is an age. My wife is sure to have taken someone else's bed by now. Blasted magic. The Vanguard were right.
Что
What do you mean
такое?
the Vanguard were right?
That we've been at the mercy of the balance for too long. It's time to make some changes. Put the control back into the hands of the people.
How would that have helped you?
Вода.
Well, for one, there wouldn't be any rogue magicians like this Roper Clax running about causing trouble. Do you not agree?
I'm not about to argue politics with you right now, Lorhan. I'm in a hurry.
Who's arguing? And blasted be my rocky hide.
Кстати,
Get me
интересно,
out of here.
Лорхан, где твое
How can I
сердце?
help you?
It ain't just me, April. There are dozens of men up there. Servants and sailors and merchants and soldiers, all sent here by their masters to deal with Roper Clax. Ha! Cursed be the balance. We've all been turned to stone, and our souls trapped in a crystal that the madman keeps in his tower. He draws power from that.
Ну
Power
чё,
that shouldn't be his by
разберемся мы
right.
с этим
But this
магом.
blasted problem with the balance has upset the natural order of things. If the Vanguard were in control, this would never have happened. Things would be like they used to be a long time ago.
Everything was good then?
Oh, sure, there were problems, but this rift, it ain't natural. Science and magic belong together in the hands of the people, not to some naked guardian fellow on a
Не,
tower
ну,
somewhere far away.
с этой частью не могу
Listen, we've
поспорить.
got more important things to think about, like how I'm going to get inside the mountain, beat this Clax guy, and free your soul.
Yeah, you're right. And I can feel my muscles turning to stone again. We must hurry.
Пусти меня.
How do I get inside the mountain?
I'll pull the stairs down for you. Usually when Clax comes and goes, he softens me up for a bit, just so I can raise and lower the stairs for him, and then he changes me back to solid rock again. Once you're inside, and if you manage to defeat the madman, I don't see how you're going to do that, a young woman like yourself.
I'm pretty
Да-да-да,
resourceful.
спасибо.
And I'm not your run-of-the-mill teeny bopper either.
You're what?
А,
Anyways, if you defeat Clax,
Пятить
you must
себя,
find his
Тинка.
study and break the crystal, the soul stone.
окей.
That should break the spell.
Прибить
and
мага,
give us back our
разбить
flesh and
кристалл.
bone bodies.
Звучит легко.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, here goes. Watch your head, April.
Так, ой. Ой.
Labyrinth, great. I so love these things.
Jump into the abyss!
Ага, конечно.
Who is that? Wait, don't tell me. Evil wizard. They all sound like Richard III on crack.
Так, а куда идти? Есть горгулья.
He's got
Выходов
his
нет.
hand out like he's begging.
А если бэггинг, то можно дать ему монетку. Мгм. А могу я вторую задуть? Оп. О, это же дверь из Фейбл. Она пробудилась. Хотя, стоп, это получается Фейбл двери отсюда.
Whoa, I'm not afraid of heights, but this is kind of scary. Something tells me that door down there is important. But how am I gonna get to it?
Jump into the abyss!
Да-да-да, конечно. Если сюда спуститься. Здесь еще? Нет, ничего, окей. Окей, песочные часы. Но я их понимаю, что их переверну. Зачем? Что мне это... Да господи, Эйприл, можно быстрее? Угу. Что еще есть? Пергамент, зеркало. Там есть еще? Туда не могу попасть. Куда я нахуй вышел вообще?
He's got his hand out like he's begging.
Да я понял, монетку просит. Да я не вернусь. Здесь есть еще? Если успеть пробежать. Да беги ты, дура! Все, побежали. Так, есть пергамент. Есть туман. Логично, что в туман я не войду.
Whoa. Talk about a hissy fit. Evil Mirror Universe April sure got some anger stored up. Guess she doesn't want me to get that parchment.
Туда я не попаду. В туман. Нет, я не хочу в туман.
Who's knocking?
Опа. Здравствуйте.
That door's got an hourglass sticking out of it.
Что будет, если я их переверну? Только думал.
Balance be cast.
Ага. О. Не около этой двери.
That's one stony face.
Но сделать ничего не
That's
могу.
one stony face.
Тут ничего нету. А я выйти-то смогу? А. Я тут
How the heck
выхожу.
did I end up here? I didn't walk. Oh, forget it. Magic again.
Тут нет ничего.
He's got salt in one hand and pepper in the other.
А.
Toss yourself into the abyss and save yourself from an eternity encased in stone.
Окей, теперь у меня есть соль и перец. Так, теперь мне нужны эти песочные часы. Да беги уже. Отлично.
Balance be cast.
Да-да-да. Блин, музыка очень Фейбл напоминает. Это чё? Перечница. Отлично, то, что нужно. Будьте здоровы. Опа. Так, что у нас есть? Камин. Неплохой камин.
Say whatever you want about Roper Clax, he certainly knows how to keep a big fire. Oh, wait. Are those human bones down there?
Видимо.
Finally. I was beginning to think you would never
Где-то.
make it through my labyrinth. Welcome to my humble home. Do you like it? I had it built according to my own specifications by the most skilled architects of Arcadia. They have since become a permanent and quite attractive fixture of their own building, of course. Oh, but I forget my manners. I am, as I am sure you already know,
Да-да-да, я догадался, кто
Roper
ты.
Klacks. And you would be?
А я твоя смерть. Ну, давайте будем
April Ryan,
вежливыми.
pleased to meet you, sir.
Oh, but the kitten has manners. How precious. How very precious. I am tempted to not turn you into stone. You would make a spirited wife and mother to my demonic children.
Фу на вас,
But
старый
no.
извращенец. Так, сейчас.
It will be more fun to destroy you.
Ой, и как ты меня хочешь уничтожить?
Why did you trap the wind?
Why does the wolf eat the sheep?
Просто потому что может.
I don't think
Люблю
you
такое.
answered my question.
Because I can, little girl, because I can. And because of who I am. Because I am hungry. And because the time is right.
I think you did it because you're insecure and you have to show off your petty magic to the world.
Shut your pretty little mouth. I will devour you. I will... But we must not lose our self-control. Must
Выпей ромашкового
no,
чаю.
must not.
Why did you turn those people into stone?
Наверное, тоже потому что может.
Questions, questions, questions. I do not need to explain myself to you, little bastard child. Do you know who your parents are? No, of course not. Too stupid.
What? What do you know about my parents?
Suffer the little children. Oh, how I love that phrase. It is my life's philosophy.
Мужик, ты ебанутый. Хотя это риторический вопрос.
Children, their screams are so pretty, their tears so salty.
You're a real shit, Clax.
I know you are, but what am I?
Давай, готовься. Готовься к битве.
Prepare to be defeated.
Prepare to be defeated. Pah! Clichés. Is that the
Господи,
best
ты
you
сам
can do?
большое ходячее клише.
Watch me.
Yes. And you plan to do what? Witness the men who came before you with their weapons and their magic. Look what happened to them. Turned to stone. Each and every one of them for all eternity. I even own their souls now. And they will feed me and keep me strong for as long as I need them.
How original. Been reading a lot of fairy tales lately, have we?
Oh, how precious. See? I could scour your flesh off your bones in a second, little girl. Now, do you think you could defeat me?
Да, я могу тебя победить.
How about a proper challenge?
A proper... What do you mean by a proper challenge?
I can't defeat you with magic. I'm not a wizard.
Wizards? Frauds, the lot of them. The only real magic is the magic of alchemy. But of course, you cannot defeat...
Ведь говорят, что говорили вроде, что алхимия самое простое. Потому что им может обучиться кто угодно.
Me with magic. That's not a challenge. That's a walkover. If we even the odds out a bit, you'll have more fun and satisfaction from turning me into stone later.
You are trying to trick me, I know that. But you intrigue me, little girl. Go on then. Issue a challenge worthy of my powers.
Это я знаю как.
I challenge you to a contest of simple arithmetic. using only this petty little device against your supreme intellectual powers.
Give me your best shot, but after this, I will take your soul and trap you in stone for all eternity.
Sounds good to me. Okay, here's one. 49 times 11.
49 times 11 what?
Numbers. Okay, think of apples and oranges. 49 apples times 11 oranges.
49 times 11. Let's see. Carry the one over.
539 же, по-моему.
To do with that file. No, forget that one. So that leaves us with 9. Aha!
Wrong. It's 539. That was an easy one, Klax. Is that the best you can do?
2 out of 3.
I'll give you an even easier one this time. 603
202.
divided by 3.
Ooh, you underestimate my powers, little girl. 5,867.2.3. Aha!
Way off, buddy. It's 200.
Там 603, а не 606.
Sorry, you lose.
Give me that thing. Ooh, this is intriguing. This really is. What does this do? Oh my.
Вот, отнял у меня калькулятор. Так, и куда мы нахуй летим? А что вообще калькулятор у
And
меня
I
отнял
always
без?
thought math was such a waste of time.
Ну все, минус.
Big, certainly.
Минус алхимик, отлично. Так, что у тебя есть? Кристалл. Кристалл надо разбить.
It's a crystal ball with tiny specks of light flitting back and forth inside. This must be where Klax has trapped the souls
С
of
другой
all those
стороны мы
unfortunate
летим.
people. It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
Так тебе же сказали разбить Эйприл. Чего не разбиваешь? Или думаешь, что... Учитывая, что мы в воздухе, не
Something
стоит.
behind the curtain. Clever fellow, that Roper Klax. Who'd think to look there?
Что
The
там?
window's closed, and the glass is too foggy to see through. I don't know how high up we are, but there are clouds below us, and I can't see the ground.
Окей, мы высоко. Закроем окно на всякий. Череп.
It's a big old skull with a weird blue light.
Ну, взять надо череп, рассветить синим. Угу. Что за склянка? Ой. Шо? Так, синее зелье, окей. О, книга.
It's a spell. Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Spider web plus catalyst makes invisible?
Еще склянка. 3 склянки, я смотрю.
It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container.
М. Так, а что мне еще раз надо?
Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell.
Облако, паутины и катализатор.
I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells.
Мгм.
It smells hard to define.
Ну, это кристалл,
Sharp.
видимо, какой-то.
Decisive, earthy. It feels cool to the touch, like ice.
Мгм. Это, скорее всего, ледышки какие-нибудь. В синем.
I can hear the rustling of tiny legs. It smells like pearls of morning dew. It has the texture of thin strands of hair.
Ну, зеленая похожа на паутину. Блядь. Мгм. Это, видимо, небо,
It sounds like distant thunder.
судя по грому.
It smells like ozone.
Да. Что, желтое?
It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings. It smells like fresh flowers. It feels soft like satin and very fragile.
Так, значит, нам нужен ветер, это белое. Паук, это зеленое. Что в синем было?
I can hear a distant tingling sound like crystal bells.
Не очень понял, лед как будто. Но там не лед, там,
Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst.
может, это катализатор, лед такой. Ну, ладно. Так, сейчас. Заливаем облака. Заливаем паутину. И катализатор. Если это он. Пожалуйста, будь катализатором.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Like so. Fortunately, they're small enough to carry in my pocket.
Так. О, зелье невидимости, отлично. С зельем невидимости понятно, что надо делать. Сходил сюда, вышел отсюда. Интересно.
I'm invisible. That's so cool.
Все отлично. Я так понимаю, остальные рецепты.
Solid again. Good timing. I've got to hold on to this stuff. If nothing else, it's perfect for sneaking into clubs back home.
У меня осталось тело невидимости, да. Явно пригодится еще. Так, как-то так, что ли? Да,
Butterfly
супер.
wings with clouds makes leaf. Makes you light as a leaf, probably. Butterfly wings and clouds makes light as a leaf potion.
Крылья бабочки. Крылья бабочки, это, я так понимаю, желтое. Крылья бабочки. Короче, желтое. Сейчас. Проще. А что такое?
Clouds with brimstone makes storm. Storm? I could bring the wind back with this potion.
Угу. Так. Ручка не пишет. Желтое плюс белое плюс синее. Потом белое плюс непонятно плюс синее. Потом плюс синее. Что
Clouds
такое?
with brimstone makes a stormy wind potion.
Угу.
Brimstone with brimstone makes Big Bang. Ooh, like a firecracker. I always wanted a firecracker.
Шторм, взрыв. А чё?
Spider's webs and butterfly wings makes... What is that? A chain around a chaotic symbol? Chaotic like magic? Chain magic? Bind magic!
Так, паутина. Паутина у нас зеленая. То есть зеленая плюс желтая. Ой, не то. Зеленая плюс желтая плюс синяя равно сдерж. Окей. Так, мне не хватает одного зелья. А где оно?
It's a bottle
Вон
containing
оно.
a...
Красный. Красный. Окей. Начнем с чего попроще. Желтая. Плюс белая, плюс синяя.
I'll just
Интересно.
pour the finished potion into
Если
one
я
of these
приготовлю
vials.
что-то не то, то Эйприл об этом скажет. Я надеюсь. Типа нет, я приготовлю говно. Так, окей. Теперь зеленая. Желтая. И синяя.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Мгм. Так, теперь мне, я так понимаю, надо выпить зелье легкости и вознестись.
I'll just take a tiny little sip. Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high.
Ну, давай. Прыгай. Уи. Отлично.
Whoa! I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests.
Отлично. Теперь у нас есть красная склянка. Так, мне нужна белая. Плюс красная. Плюс синяя.
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
Мгм. Так, зелье ветра отлично. И красное, красное, синее. Ну,
I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials.
так. Теперь мне, чтобы кристалл... Наверное, сперва сдерживание магии. Потом нахрен взорвать его. Ну, взорвать это очевидно. Хотя я не пойму, что мешало кристалл просто уронить. Особенно если в окно. Мне больше всего интересна судьба мужика внизу на цепи. Он так и будет лететь на этой цепи. Да. Прости, мужик. Скоро мы приземлимся. Я обещаю. Птица. Мне нужна птица. Так, саркастичный
going
комментарий.
Nice digs you found here, though I'd cut down on the mad alchemist decor just a little. It's just not you.
I don't plan on sticking around, Crow.
Heck, why not? You'll be mobile. Home security is not an issue, and you can strike fear into the hearts of men.
When you put it like that, no.
Hey, up to you. So, why'd you call me?
What's going on out there?
What's going on is that we're currently cruising at an altitude of, very high.
And where are we heading?
We're very slowly going nowhere except up. There's no wind, remember? It'll start getting chilly and hard to breathe in a few hours, however.
Отлично, мы сгорим в верхних слоях атмосферы. Точнее, в нижних.
I'll try my best. Just let me know what you want me to do.
Я знаю, что тебе надо сделать. Зелье легкости, зелье невидимости, зелье сдерживания, зелье ветра. А зелье взрыва чего нету
Hold on to
больше?
this vial, okay?
Oh, sure, holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I don't know how high up we are, but there are clouds below us and I can't see the ground.
Зелье сдерживания, зелье легкости, зелье невидимости. Чем теперь с птицей
I want you
делать?
to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
But what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn. All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
Давай, птица, ты справишься. Ты спасешь замок, полный людей и не людей.
Uh-oh, I guess it's working.
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
Да, и при этом ингредиенты внезапно все пропали. Я не могу приготовить себе целое зелье, да? Уи. Бедный мужик. Мужик, держись! Держись, мужик! Че, живой? Все, живой. Отлично. Ну, а мы чё? А мы рады. Так. Мне надо вот к этому дебилу. Мужик, мы победили, короче, колдуна. Вот тебе ветер. Нет. Тогда давай просто поболтаем. Что еще делать-то?
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great.
То, что
Thanks for nothing.
ветер. Возьми нахуй зелье ветра и поверишь.
Captain Nebeve?
Как ему выдать эту склянку?
Oh, it's just
Ему же
you.
надо выдать
I did
склянку.
defeat...
Aha.
I beat
Of
him.
course you didn't.
Can we set
Well,
sail...
the wind has
Thanks
picked...
for nothing.
Может, с ним надо было поговорить? Да, во,
Captain
с ним надо
Nebeve?
было поговорить,
А?
окей.
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I... Remind me what the deal was again.
Естественно, он не
That if
помнит.
I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Ты удивишься,
Well,
но
look at
сегодня именно
this.
этот день. Потому что женщина у нас штурман.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet jowl, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that
Sure.
balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end?
As if you'll get far without my wind magic.
Damnation! Do you
Sounds like
insist?
a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's
I've
your
run
choice.
out of curses, girl. All right,
Ладно,
all
ладно.
right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator.
Я приду,
It's
ты
not as if I
придешь.
ever put much faith in the teachings of the
Я
drunken
вошел.
prophet Joel myself.
Чё за... Местами перевод все равно хромает. Ладно. Так, где там это должно быть в трактире путешественника? Да. Вам блядская карта.
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tanlayak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Почему пешком?
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands.
А зачем ты туда
I
тогда
have
идешь?
never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Спасибо, Эйприл.
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew.
М.
Here, in
Там не
Malfuria,
такие шовинисты.
they do not.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is custom. And custom is a difficult thing to change.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it that
Потому что не
apparent
берут
to
на
you?
работу.
It's okay, I don't mind.
I do not think you can.
Да-да-да.
You're a navigator?
Да мы знаем уже, что она штурман, нам это
And
говорили.
to prove
No,
it.
I believe you.
I have been looking now for many
Не
I've
бойся,
got a job for
вакансия
you,
есть.
if you want it.
a job as a navigator.
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes, I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
Позволит.
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks.
Блин, опять от тебя с
Talk to
переводе,
Captain
ну ладно.
Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I
Что
sent
вы
you.
там
The
писали-то
name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am
по
Tun
поводу
Layak. I
локализации?
am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Ничего.
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
76 персонажей, 45 актеров. Окей. Это все, что написано про перевод. Так. Что еще? Ну, мы отправляемся, но можно зайти в храм. К нашему другу. Хотя он, вот он.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
Каких проблем?
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
Город ведь захватит,
You
если
don't
я
mean
помню.
war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Mercuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army.
Меня всегда смущают средневековые города, которые несколько веков ни с кем не дрались. Ну, типа, ну, это нереалистично. В каком-нибудь средневековом мире, ну, всегда будут бои за, скажем так, самые примитивные хотя бы рынки сбыта.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance.
Хочешь сказать,
and
что я
the balance is
хранитель?
in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know. Or maybe he did.
Да
Maybe
знал
he
он
knew it
все.
would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
Сегодня
I
уже
am leaving for
навались.
Elias this afternoon.
Good. The Tyran are not a seafaring people, and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that
Вот
old.
да, вдруг сломается.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the talisman of the balance. Known to but a few, it is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 Scriptures of the balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny
Не
it,
хочу быть
you deny
стражем.
our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance
Не
provides.
свихнусь и облажаюсь, господи, переводчики.
Trust the balance and trust yourself. Goodbye. And good luck on your journey.
Ну, пока, Тобиас.
The talisman of the balance. Tobias.
Блин, а вот что, я не могу уплыть и не поговорить с ним, мне интересно. Просто это я подумал о том, что надо зайти с ним поговорить, но ведь это не обязательно. Поэтому и странно. Ну что там? Готовы отправляться?
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Ей, отправляемся.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
Вихрь хаоса. Сегодня, видимо, перевалим за половину игры. По крайней мере, если считать по главам.
God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Так, я пойду пока перекурю. Продолжим. Что ж, продолжим.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Чё, где мы?
Hello, Ton.
Штурман
Are you
прибора.
enjoying the ride, April?
Ну,
I'd enjoy it a lot more if the ground wasn't moving.
вот да.
But the ground is not moving. The boat is.
Hey, you try and tell my stomach that. How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and
У нее
disappeared.
3 глаза, что
From
ли?
time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
Keep her steady, Ton.
I will, April.
Немецкий истребитель, господи. Летучий голландец. В чем, блять, проблема, ваши
Captain?
переводчики?
Aye, what is it?
Шо как?
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night,
Мгм.
unless we get bad weather.
Any chance of bad weather?
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure
Короче,
of that.
примета. Понятно.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day, when the weather's
Ну,
acting
блин,
up, my nose
скучная
itches.
история, капитан.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
So, your nose itches when the weather's bad.
A deep, scarring
Да-да-да, мы
itch.
это уже поняли.
Do you know any sea shanties?
I'll be thanked I do not know a single one.
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl.
Would you like to learn a sea
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea.
Окей.
I feel in the mood for
And
a
I
shanty.
feel in the mood for a
Thanks,
keel.
Captain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy.
trying to fit
You
in.
have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head.
yeah.
And before you
Da-da-da.
leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Jal forbid, we have no other food on board.
Так, яблоки, значит. Что
Watch!
происходит?
My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
Aye, by the mercy of Jal, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here?
Ну, я знаю, что его сюда притянуло. Стараясь к красивым 18-летним
Change our course.
студенткам.
We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Ну, понятно. Где я? А, вон я. О, червяк.
It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
А, топор. Топор я возьму с собой, а то у меня нет никакого оружия. Так, что можно делать с червяком? Конфетка. Теперь у меня есть конфетка с червяком. Отлично. Нахуя? Главное, зачем? Про какие яблоки он говорил? Может, они на палубе? Угу.
It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those... Ugh! Here's a nice plump one.
Фантик.
It's a colorful candy wrapper.
Червяка надо было взять отдельно.
Yes, got me a worm. And... Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
И теперь у меня есть червивое яблоко. Нам нужно изменить курс обратно, так что яблоко мы отдадим капитану, судя по всему, если я правильно помню. Давайте еще раз со всеми поговорим.
What's going on,
A
Ton?
storm approaches, April.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know, April.
Will you still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed. We are about 3 days away from Gien. But if the weather improves... But I would not count on it, April. He cares.
You still
The
need my...
wind seems to be picking up on its own.
I don't have 3 days
I am
to...
sorry.
I'll let you go back
Thank
to
you.
work. It's a glass orb with a strange... Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl.
But we're still going to...
You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters
Окей,
of the
меня не
islands and
отвезут.
straight-
Время топить корабль.
And the fate of my ship and my crew.
Капитан, хотите червивое яблочко?
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now Jowl's infected arsehole.
As far as I could tell, that was the
Good of you
only...
to catch it, girl, before it spread any further.
Ладно. Мы сделаем с капитаном немного другое, да.
Those are the captain's
Так.
private quarters. And I have a question about...
Certainly.
What
Что
kind of
вообще
compass
за
are you
компас?
using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
А у нас есть сильный магический
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
источник. Вот,
If
кстати,
the
да.
storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so.
Источник сконцентрированной магии.
Thanks.
I hope this knowledge...
А
Do
можно
you
я
want me to
пролю?
relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if
What's
this
the
is...
big deal?
Well, I could
Of
do
course, thanks.
Хе-хе-хе-хе-хе, буй.
So if the compass was pointing in that direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Ton! Need some...
Так, теперь надо с ней поболтать.
I think I may have
I
strayed
did
off.
not feel the boat
Well,
turn.
I have a feeling we're gonna miss.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly
Я
reefs of
надеюсь, ты
Tagate.
переживешь крушение
I will
судна.
correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course. I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
According to Tun, this is a spirit compass, and it points to the magical North Pole.
Так, можно забрать там
No, I'll leave it
талисман.
there until I can convince Tun to change our course. Is it my
By the
imagination?
balance, you are right. The storm is catching
Reefs? Nobody said
up.
anything about...
Captain, sir,
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Lyak. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two. And I want everything...
Окей. Окей, курс мы поменяли. Уже отлично. Штормит, штормит. Можно я заберу свой талисманчик?
What is that? What is that you have there?
Бусики.
It's a plain old non-magical talisman.
Then what in Jol's accursed name is it doing?
Не. Отдал, блядь. Вернее.
This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is...
I didn't
Are you
think
this stupid girl? Do you think this a game? Get your arse to the brig right Check now. Check the compass, Lyak, and correct our course accordingly. I need to place this accursed talisman as far...
Да-да-да, конечно, спрятал ты его. Достану я свой талисман, ублюдок.
What just happened?
Ну, два варианта, судя по звуку. Либо мы налетели на риф, либо собирается
this
буря.
can't be a good thing.
Мне нужен мой талисман.
It's locked with a big padlock.
Отлично.
Been a
Забираем.
while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty quick.
Прощай, кораблик.
Oh shit!
С другой стороны, какой-то хреновый кораблик. Если его обшивку может пробить 18-летняя девушка одним ударом топора. Что ж, мы утонули. Ожидаемо, ожидаемо. Я думаю, еще эту главу пройдем за сегодня все же. И птица опять с той же самой анимацией. Точнее, видеороликом.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
А где команда?
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Any idea
Ну,
where the
понятно.
lifeboat is heading?
В принципе,
South,
заслуженно
I
капитан
guess.
меня оставил.
From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
Ну, только если у меня съест какая-нибудь огромная рыба. Тогда я действительно куда-то уйду, да.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Так, что у нас
This
есть?
is all that's
Обломки.
left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death. Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big. Hi, do you speak
Так,
Arcadian?
не говорит.
Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
Полезай, голова. Там еще на тебе значок руки появился.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Да. Тянули меня куда-то. Все, меня утопили. Нет, ворон, отомсти за меня.
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal merman were true after all.
Что еще
But
нарисовано?
hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here. It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical. The walls look organic. And those blue things,
Это и есть эти полипы, да?
I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
У меня остались мои вещи? Да.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
А, это надевается, а не съедается. Или съедается. Непонятно.
There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
И подводный город.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled.
Так, мне эти водоросли явно еще пригодятся. Раз они что-то перекрывают.
It's a small amount of a glowing green substance.
Так, говорите, если не смогу гарпун взять. Или он мне не даст.
Sorry.
Я не даст. Сперва надо научиться с ними говорить.
If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ouch. The things I do to save the world. Worlds.
Что у нас теперь? Если у меня есть моя кровь.
The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic.
Угу.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing.
Ничего не происходит. Here's goes nothing. Ага. Отлично. Отличный перевод. Так, ну теперь, по идее, я могу с ними говорить. Ща попробуем. Здравствуйте.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
В смысле служить?
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves.
Какой-то
Tanyan
наркотик.
keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat, but the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to
Да
know.
какое обучение? Уплыву я от вас.
Are your people called the Merum?
We are the Merum. Most landwalkers call us mermen or merpeople, but the Merum is our name in truth.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the 3rd city of the Merum, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan.
Окей,
Protector
здрасте,
of the
вашество.
I'm Sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Elias. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Merim once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
В смысле?
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
6
years?
лет?
Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Merim, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
И у вас есть спящий бог, точно.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past and beyond.
Thanks for
We
your
will
time.
call on you soon to begin your service.
Окей. Гарпун, я так понимаю, нельзя взять и убить тебя, да?
Leave the spear be.
Sorry.
Какой-то кристалл.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Что это за кристалл? Расскажи
You
мне,
made this?
королева.
No,
Where did
It
you
is-
find it? It
I
looks very-
believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, gatherer.
Окей. Теперь, значит, могу открыть эти водоросли.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
Ковальские варианты. Ракушка. О, Господи. Нет, не кушай меня. Ну нахер с таким связываться. Я все понял, буду служить. Подросли еще дальше двигаются.
There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there. There's something behind the seaweed. Some kind.
Давайте проплывем. А, еще кристалл. И еще.
It's the crystal I found among the seaweed. It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave. It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave. It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water. This inscription looks like a fish. This inscription looks like a huge... It's a long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then.
Так.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Ну, у вас на всех нарисовано-то. Волна. Глаз. Глаз явно вот сюда. Или нет, там рыба. Рыба, рыба, рыба. Кристалл. Так, соберем тут. Ага, рыба. У тебя есть рыба? Ага. И волна. Так, ну волна.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. It's stuck. I don't
Угу.
think it's supposed to move.
Непонятно. Чё
This
там?
ring is inscribed with the image of a miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Типа надо противоположности, что ли? Огонь, вода. Угу. Что произошло? Что-то же произошло, нет? Нет. Так, гарпун. Камня вроде расставил правильно. М. М. Кажется, я камни перепутал. Понятно. Ну. Рыба. Что не так-то? Давайте по solution пойдем. М. Не очень понял.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Marin people. According to this first tablet... Oh my god! It turns out the Marin came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god, one of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Marim look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do.
Угу. То есть те,
The other
которые
ones,
летают,
they
это
have wings.
вторая часть народа.
If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Marim and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Marim and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tanyan is beginning to become scarce, and the Marim are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Marim and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Все будет в шоколаде. Эйприл, кто тебя учил выражаться? Так, королева, у меня тут это... У вас сейчас мировосприятие пошатнется.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Но я это она.
Who can't I be?
The water stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as
Опять
one people.
пророчество.
She who will uncover the
Ненавижу, блядь,
ancient
пророчество.
shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the water stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Так, кто
Who's the
это?
water stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
How can I prove that I'm the water stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a snapjaw with a spear, and then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have
А
done this,
пожиратель это,
we will
видимо,
aid you in
гигантская
your
рыба.
quest to make us one people.
Where
Окей.
do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a snapjaw. This must be done to
Where
prove
do I
you
find the
if
snap?
you are the water stiller.
Да-да-да, я уже знаю, где его искать. Ща вернусь. Здорово, мудила. Ой, кажется, я тебя убил, мудила.
I'll need something to bring back to prove... This tooth will do just fine. Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
Так, в обломке. Ага, вот мой талисман. Так, ну для начала. Вот он, короче, зуб.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the...
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the water stiller.
Ну и вот он, короче, мой талисман.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign...
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy.
Да какую часть-то? Это все, что оставалось. О, как удобно. Сразу видно, куда что.
It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone.
Ну так забирай.
It's a piece of the stone disc. No, wait. It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange. It's 1/2 of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc.
Я, короче, ваш диск тут нашла. Вторую половину мне отдайте, пожалуйста.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the water stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's
какое
always
же?
more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Miram.
The water stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the water stiller have not fully come to pass.
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Miram are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation, the wind demons.
Вот
They
вы один
are our
народ.
enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the temple cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Miram and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
Ты же сама
I'm
видела.
just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Miram and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Miram moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Miram from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, water stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole
Вот
story
да
is
чё она не
recorded
может
there,
посмотреть? Она ж там
probably when you
была.
first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. as must the elation I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, water sealer or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die, eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the water stiller. You are prophecy. We will
Ты
follow
же
your direction.
говоришь, что пока не принесу мира, не усмиритель. Вот.
One of our people will bring you to Aleus, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, water stiller. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
Так, ну что ж, мы на острове. Иревка. Ладно, сегодня на этом закончим. Прошли 3 главы. По идее, еще пара стримов осталось. Так что приходите еще.